So in a certain way, anthropomorphism in science can pay off big time. So Jungle Book, yes. Would you say the arguments are bound to anthropocentrism? I use a lot of anthropocentrism. And in one of my books, The God Problem, I show you why anthropocentrism is not what it seems. For example, I say that in the Big Bang, this cosmos showed an incredible audacity, will, and ambition. Those are all anthropomorphisms, right? But if you go back to the beginning of the cosmos, there is an impulsive force that spreads out a universe from nothing. That's a primitive form of will. There are patterns. There are patterns that show up on level after level after level of emergence. And they show up on our level, but that doesn't mean they don't show up in a more primitive form on other levels. And that impulsive drive to spread out at astonishing speeds is the pattern of will incarnate. It's the pattern of ambition incarnate. Why do I say that? Because in the first 10 to the minus 32nd, that is the tiniest sliver of a sliver of a sliver of a second of the universe's existence, that astonishing spreading sheet of space and time precipitated the way that raindrops precipitate from a cloud. And it precipitated into the very first things, quarks and leptons. That is ambition. That is a universe that starts climbing the staircase of audacity, the staircase of flamboyance in its first tiniest fraction of a second of its existence. So even though these things don't manifest themselves precisely the way they manifest in humans, in ambition and will, they are the primitive precursors. So in a certain way, anthropomorphism in science can pay off big time.